Question 21. In the diagram, triangles HKL and HIJ are similar. Which of the following ratios is equal to LH over JH? Solution. The two triangles are already similar. You have it that angle HLK is equal to angle HJI, and that is S degrees. It therefore means that this angle is also equal to this angle. That is the meaning. Hence, LH, that is LH over JH, is simply equal to KH over IH, and that is equal to KL over IJ or JH. But we are interested, okay, so if you compare all the sides, we have this that is similar to this, and you have option A as the correct option. Question 22. In the diagram, the tangent MN makes an angle of 55 degrees with the chord PS. If O is the center of the circle, find angle arrow PS. That is arrow PS. So let us join these together for us to form a triangle with arrow PS. That is what you have here. Now this angle is equal to 55 degrees alternate segment. Secondly, if O is the center, it means P arrow is a diameter, and angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. Hence, angle PS arrow is equal to 90 degrees. This is the angle we are looking for. So in triangle PS arrow, if you add the three angles, the sum is equal to 180 degrees. You have it in this form. When you add, you get this result. If you make angle arrow PS the subject, you have 180 degrees minus 145 degrees, and that is 35 degrees. C is the correct option. Question 23. Simplify this. What you have is fraction addition. The denominators are different terms. Their LCM becomes their product. So if you divide the LCM by the first denominator, you have 2 minus s multiply the first numerator. If you divide the same LCM by the second denominator, you are left with 2 plus s times the second numerator. If you open the respective brackets, you have this result. Clearly, minus 2s plus 2s is equal to 0. 4 plus 4 is 8 over 4 minus s squared. B is the correct option. Question 24. A rectangle has length SCM and width S minus 1 cm. If the perimeter is 16, find the value of S. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 bracket open length plus breadth. The length is 16 equal to 2. The perimeter is 16 equal to 2. The length is S. plus the breadth s minus 1. S minus 1. If you divide through by 2, you have 8 equal to, you add the terms in the bracket, you have 2s equal to 1. If you collect like terms, you have 8 plus 1 equal to 2s. That simplifies to 9 equal to 2s. Divide through by 2. S is equal to 9 over 2, and that is 4 whole number 1 over 2. C is the correct option. Question 25. Given that tan s is equal to 1, where 0 degrees less than equal to s less than equal to 90 degrees, evaluate 1 minus sine square s over cos s. Solution. Before now, anytime we are faced with problems like this, we always draw a triangle to illustrate the information so that we can get other ratios. Because of tan s equal to 1, we may not have to do that, but let's do it this way. Tan s equal to 1. You can get s by taking the inverse of tangent of 1, that is 45 degrees. Now sine s is the same as sine 45 degrees, and from special angles of trigonometry you have 1 over root 2. If you rationalize this, you have this result. Then square of it, because you have square in that part of it. So if you square this term, you simply have 2 over 4, and that is 1 over 2. Now let's get 1 minus sine square s. That is 1 minus 1 over 2. It is equal to 1 over 2. We get cos s to be cos 45 degrees. That is 1 over root 2. When rationalized, you have root 2 over 2. This is the whole expression. The numerator is this, divided by denominator this. The visual sign changes to multiplication. You have to invert this fraction to this form. Clearly 2 will cancel 2, and you have 1 over root 2. When rationalized again, you have root 2 over 2. For you to rationalize, you use the denominator root 2 to multiply both numerator and denominator. C is the correct option. Question 26. If sine 3y is equal to cos 2y and 0 degrees less than equal to y less than equal to 90 degrees, find the value of y. This is the given equation. From complementary angles and identity, from that complementary angle, you have it that sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Now let's come here, we replace theta with 3y. You have this expression. Now you have this to be cosine, this is also cosine. You can see that sine 3s equal to sine 3s. You equate the other sides and you have this result. By the time you equate cosine, you have 2y equal to 90 minus 3y. If you transfer minus 3y to the other side, you have this result. If you add, you get this. Divide both sides by 5 to get y. Y is equal to 18 degrees. Y is equal to 18 degrees. A is the correct option. Question 27. The sum of the exterior angles of n-sided convex polygon is half the sum of its interior angle. Find n. Sum of exterior angles is 360 degrees. Sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180 degrees. From the question, the sum of the exterior angle is equal to half, that is 1/2, times the sum of interior angles. You have it in this form. You can multiply through by 2 to clear fraction, or you divide 180 and 2 by 2. Here becomes 90 degrees. At this point, you can divide through by 90 degrees. Here becomes 4. If you divide this by 90 degrees, and here is n minus 2. Transfer minus 2 to the left hand side. You have 4 plus 2 equal to n. Therefore, n is equal to 6. A is the correct option. Question 28. What is the length of a rectangular garden whose perimeter is 32 cm and area is 39 square centimeters? Solution. Perimeter of the rectangle is this, and the perimeter is 32 cm. The length and the breadth are unknown, so you have it in this form. Divide through by 2. 16 is equal to length plus breadth. You call that equation 1. Area is length times breadth. The area is 39 equal to LB. You call that equation 2. You have two equations. One is linear, the other one is non-linear. You have to start from the linear equation, and you make any of the variable the subject. So from equation 1, when you have linear and non-linear equations to be solved together, you have to start from the linear equation. From equation 1, here make the breadth the subject. You have 16 minus L. You call that equation 3. You have to substitute equation 3 into equation 2 to continue with the solving process. This is equation 2. Anywhere you see B, replace it with 16 minus L. When you expand the right hand side, you get this result. This is already a quadratic term. So you transfer all the terms in the right hand side to the left. So you have plus L squared. You transfer plus 16L, you have minus 16L. Already plus 39 is there. You have it as plus 39 equal to 0. You need to factorize to continue the solving. To factorize, look for two factors of 39 that the sum is minus 16. Such factors are minus 13, minus 3. You express the factors in terms of L, the variable of interest, and you replace the middle term with them in this form. The purpose is to have 4 terms so that you factorize by grouping 2 terms to a group. If you factorize, you have this result. If you take out the common term again, you have this result. You equate each term to 0, you have this, and the length is equal to 3 or 13. And you are asked to find the length. From the various options, we have 13 as the length. That is option C. Question 29. If y is equal to this, make s the subject of the formula. This is the given formula. First, clear the fraction by using 3n to multiply through. You have this result. To get this term, divide through by 2. You have this result. For you to get s squared first, you need to remove the square root from here. The only way is to square both sides. If you square both sides, you have this result. So as you open this bracket using square, you as well transfer plus m. It becomes minus m. So 3 squared is 9. Y squared n squared over 4. That is 2 squared. Let's make m over 1. If you find the LCM and simplify, you have this result. To get s from s squared, you need to take the square root of both sides. That is what you have here. 4 is a perfect square. You can take the square root. So the square root now affects only the numerator over 2. The numerator is an expression, so you cannot take the square root directly. So by this, B is the correct option. B is the correct option. Question 30. The nth term of the sequence -2, 4, -8, 16 is given by dash. Solution. If you look at the terms in the sequence, you can express all to base 2. No doubt. What of the minus? You must put it into consideration. If you raise the first term to the power of 1, it is the same. If you raise the first term to the power of 2, you have the second term. If you raise the first term to the power of 3, you have the third term, and so on. So you have power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4. There is order. So you can take it to be n, so that when n is 1, you have this term. When n is 2, you have this term. When n is 3, you have this term. When n is 4, you have this term. By this is the nth term, and B is the correct option. Pythagoras Simplified Maths. If you are watching and viewing from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Like and share PSM videos. If you are watching and viewing from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates. Also share PSM videos.